It seems like you can't go anywhere these days without hearing about AI agents.
Oh, absolutely.
It's in the tech news,
Right.
obviously,
Yeah.
but it's also popping up in casual conversations.
Yeah.
Heck, I even saw it mentioned in a movie trailer the other day.
It's really captured the zeitgeist, hasn't it?
It really has.
And as with any buzzworthy tech, it
Right.
makes you wonder,
Yeah.
is this the real deal or just a flash in the pan?
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. We've got a stack of sources here,
Okay.
some in-depth YouTube explanations,
hmm
some quicker takes, all trying to unpack this whole AI agent thing.
And this isn't just about, staying ahead of the curve or anything like that.
Right.
This technology really has the potential to, fundamentally change how we interact with the digital world. If it lives up to the hype, that is.
Right. So for those of you feeling a little lost in the AI jargon jungle,
Yeah,
you are definitely not alone. But that's what we're here for, to break it down.
absolutely. Let's start with the basics.
Okay.
What exactly is an AI agent?
Yeah, good question.
From what I'm seeing across these sources, it seems the core idea is software that can act autonomously using AI.
Okay.
Often these large language models that we keep hearing about.
So not just giving us information, but actually doing things for us.
Yes, precisely.
That's a pretty big shift.
It is. Think about how we use most AI tools now.
Okay.
You ask a chatbot a question,
Right.
you get an answer. An AI agent, on the other hand, takes that initial request
Okay.
and runs with it,
Okay.
completing a task or even a series of tasks on your behalf.
Like that airline itinerary example from the Super Data Science video.
Yes, exactly.
Imagine telling an AI agent,
Right.
hey, book me a trip to Italy next month.
Mm-hmm.
And it not only finds the flights,
Yes.
but also books them, finds you the perfect hotel, even syncs it all up with your calendar and payment methods.
And this isn't just about convenience either.
Right.
This hints at a future where AI manages increasingly complex tasks,
Wow.
potentially reshaping industries like travel, finance, even healthcare.
Yeah,
This is where the agent part becomes crucial.
because it's not just one AI doing everything, right?
Right.
The video talked about specialized agents working together.
Yes.
Almost like a team.
Exactly.
So you'd have one agent that's a whiz at booking travel,
Hmm.
another one that's a master of managing your finances,
Yes.
and so on.
Exactly. And these agents wouldn't operate in isolation.
Oh.
They'd seamlessly collaborate behind the scenes,
Oh, wow.
sharing information,
Okay.
coordinating actions to achieve your goals.
So it's really like having a whole team of like super efficient assistants
Yes.
working for you 24/7.
Exactly.
Okay. That's already making my to-do list feel a little lighter.
Yeah.
But I have to imagine this is just the tip of the iceberg, right?
Yeah.
How do these AI agents actually learn and adapt to different situations?
Right.
Is it really as simple as set it and forget it?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It really is.
And it's a bit more nuanced than just setting and forgetting.
Okay.
To really grasp the potential here, we need to dig into the different types of AI agents and
Oh.
how they approach learning.
Okay. So lead the way.
All right.
The learning part is what always makes my brain do a little scramble when we talk AI.
Yeah.
Is it really learning or is that just clever programming?
Well, the fascinating thing is it's a bit of both.
And just like human students, AI agents come in different flavors when it comes to learning styles.
Right.
That AI uncovered video we pulled broke down some key types.
Yeah.
And some might surprise you with their familiarity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hit me with an AI agent 101 example.
Okay.
Something most of us encounter every day,
Right.
maybe even without realizing it.
All right. Picture this. Your trusty email inbox.
Okay.
Specifically, that spam filter.
Right.
That saves you from a daily deluge of dubious offers and strange requests for your banking information.
It's a lifesaver.
That, my friend, is a classic example of a simple reflex agent in action.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, I guess. It sees a suspicious-looking email and just reacts, right?
Exactly. It sees an incoming email, scans for certain keywords or shady-looking sender addresses,
Right.
and bam, it decides whether to banish it to the spam folder or let it through.
Okay.
It's reacting to the immediate situation based on preset rules, not necessarily learning from past experience.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But what about those AI agents that seem to be doing much more complex things? How do they learn?
That brings us to the next level. Model-based reflex agents.
Okay.
These are a bit more sophisticated.
Yeah.
They use internal models,
Look.
almost like mental maps, to navigate situations where they don't have all the information.
Model-based, so they're building a kind of simulation in their AI brains.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
They use these internal models to deal with incomplete information.
Right.
The example they gave in the video was an AI agent controlling a character in a strategy game.
Right.
The agent can't see the whole map at once, right?
Right. That would be a bit unfair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it has to use its model of the game world, where things are,
Okay.
how other players might behave,
Right.
to make predictions and decisions based on what it does know.
So it's kind of like us planning a trip across town. Even if you don't have, like, the full map in front of you.
Exactly.
Just bits and pieces.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So model-based agents are using their experience and what they know to fill in the gaps.
Right.
What about the agents that seem to be able to learn and adapt over time?
Okay.
Like that stock trading bad example.
Yes.
Didn't it start out with, like, pretty basic knowledge, but then got better at trading as it went along?
You're talking about learning agents, and there where things get really interesting.
Okay.
These agents can actually learn from their experiences
Okay.
and improve their performance over time.
So the more they do something,
Right.
the better they get at it. Sounds a bit like how humans learn.
Precisely.
Okay.
Take that stock trading bot. Starts with some basic knowledge of the stock market, but then it starts analyzing market data,
Right.
making trades, and learning from its successes and failures.
Okay.
If a trade goes well, it reinforces the strategies that led to that success.
Right.
If a trade goes poorly, it adjusts its strategies to avoid making the same mistake twice.
It's like, okay, noted, don't do that again.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really making me rethink how I approach my own investments.
Right.
But it sounds like there are even more types of agents out there.
Yeah.
What about those utility-based agents they mentioned?
You're right, there are.
Okay.
And this is where we start getting into agents that can make more complex decisions,
Okay.
based not just on completing a task,
Okay.
but on achieving a specific goal in the best way possible.
Okay, best way possible sounds pretty subjective.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. How does an AI agent even begin to figure that out?
Well, that's where the utility part comes in.
Imagine you have a smart home.
Okay.
A utility-based agent controlling your thermostat doesn't just react to the current temperature, right?
Right.
It considers your comfort, your energy usage, even the time of day
Right.
to try to optimize your energy bill,
Yes.
saving you money in the long run.
Exactly.
So it's really thinking about the bigger picture,
Yes.
not just the immediate task at hand.
It is.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. And the possibilities go even further. Think about multi-agent systems,
Okay.
where you have a whole bunch of AI agents working together,
Right.
like a team, each with its own specialty. One agent might be great at gathering information,
Right.
another at analyzing it,
Oh.
and a third at taking action based on those insights.
So kind of like a real-world team, but with AI agents instead of people.
Precisely.
I could see that being incredibly powerful for solving complex problems.
Exactly. Imagine that applied to something like coordinating traffic flow in a city.
Okay. Yeah.
You could have AI agents managing traffic lights,
Right.
optimizing traffic patterns, even communicating with self-driving cars
Wow.
to keep things moving smoothly.
Okay, now that's a future I can get behind. More rush hour nightmares. But how far away are we from that kind of AI coordination? Is this something we might see in our lifetime, or is it still firmly in the realm of science fiction?
Well, the building blocks are already there. We have AI systems that can control traffic lights.
Right.
We have self-driving cars being tested on the roads.
Yeah.
And we have multi-agent systems being used in other fields.
Right.
The challenge is bringing it all together
Right.
and ensuring that these agents can communicate and collaborate effectively in a complex real-world environment.
It sounds like a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
But with all the potential benefits, it's definitely something worth striving for.
Absolutely. And it's not just about traffic either. Multi-agent systems have the potential to revolutionize everything from healthcare
Wow.
to disaster response
Okay.
to scientific research.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about AI that can work together to solve some of the world's most challenging problems.
Okay. Now that is seriously impressive stuff.
Yeah.
But before we get too caught up in all the cool possibilities, I think it's important to bring things back down to earth for a moment.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the potential benefits of AI agents,
Mm-hmm.
but are there any potential downsides we should be thinking about?
That's a crucial question and one that deserves its own deep dive.
Yeah.
While there's incredible potential here, it's not all smooth sailing, right?
Right.
We need to be aware of the potential risks and challenges and think carefully about how we want to shape the future of this technology.
Well, on that note, I think that's a perfect place to wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. It's been a fascinating conversation.
It really has. The pleasure was all mine. Until next time.
And to everyone listening, we hope you found this deep dive into AI agents informative and thought-provoking. It's a rapidly evolving field, and we're excited to see what the future holds. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.